Okay, people. So the Swan is the second Wes Anderson adaptation of the Roald Dahl short stories, right? And this one is a lot shorter than Henry Sugar. You know what I mean? I think it's like 15 minutes, if that. Yeah. So yes, Anderson again directs and writes. Um, we've got art from Darla Kuminis, um, Fran Barber on editing duties. Yeah, the listing for this one is not there's not a lot of info, right? But we've got Rupert Friend back. He is the narrator. Got Ralph Fiennes, he's again Ronald Dahl, and Asa Jennings is young Peter Watson, right? And right, so the gist really is it's about a studious young boy who is tormented by two large idiotic bullies. You know, we got Ernie, who's having his 15th birthday, and he receives a rifle, right? So him and his stupid friend go out and they just start to shoot a load of birds. And young Peter is aghast. He's not thrilled by all of this, right? They start to bully him, and then the next thing they look to kill really is a problem for Peter, right? And it's again like Henry Sugar utilizing that kind of the theater approach to these things. You know what I mean? And right, there's a lot of kind of long, kind of alley type visuals because we're in this we got this hedge, right? It feels like it's a maze, right? But the hedge and the lane, the country lanes, right? So visually, it's again very interesting, and we have people coming in and out through doors in the hedge, right, into the screen, bringing things, our things, holding the rifle, and just all of that. So it is very fascinating, just the production of it. And it's like the breaking of, the fourth wall and all of that kind of thing, where we get, friend talk to young Peter, or, usher people to come and get something or take something away. So the production, it is fascinating. This whole thing is very fascinating how they've decided to craft it, you know? And how then you receive it as a viewer, because it is intriguing, right? You're watching this thing and you're just like, that's really interesting, huh? And especially after Henry Sugar, it's just like, oh, how are they going to do things with this one, you know? So yeah, I did enjoy it. It does end on a kind of abrupt note, right? Which again is like, but what happens? Where do we go? You know what I mean? Like, huh? Are there repercussions? Like, what is gonna happen next? So you do wonder. Now, I've not read these books, so I have no clue how the actual book ends. Right? Is it as abrupt? Is there more closure? I don't know, people. But as a visual effort, I was I was happy with this. I was satisfied. I'm intrigued. I enjoyed it, you know. So, interesting performances and all of that. The lighting, the costumes, just all of that. Yeah, I think if you enjoyed Henry Sugar, then yeah, you'll want to check this one out. I mean, if you're a Wes Anderson fan, you'll want to check this out. So yes, the Swan, people. I'm not quite sure when the next two. I think it might be one every day, but I'm not quite sure. You know, I think the other two will be out before next week. Well, before this time next week anyway. But yeah, I can't say that for sure. But yeah, there you go, people. The Swan. It is also now on Netflix.